Hey guys, welcome to the Explain Like I'm 5 session by the Dapp List. We started this series to run you through how to make use of the project on the Build Launchpad. Let's get into it. Today we have with us Akil from Asset Money. Asset Money makes it easy to discover, invest, and manage all of your NFTs in one place. Akil will be walking us through the product and how to make use of Asset Money. Okay, Akil, over to you.
Yeah, I think before sharing my screen, I'll just give a quick brief about what I do at Asset Money, what is Asset Money, and quick walk through our product. So I basically handle product and design at Asset Money, where Asset Money is basically, I think, some of our teammates have covered in previous AMAs and on Telegram and stuff. But it's basically a NFT tool where you can discover, experience, and buy NFTs across different themes, categories based on your budget. And you can also, if you're a NFT collector and stuff, you can track your portfolio, set alerts and stuff. So that is a quick brief. Asset Money is a one platform where you can come on board, you can discover NFTs. Like, let's say if you're a person who was new to NFT space, figuring out maybe no, aware of NFTs but have no clue what sort of projects to buy in, you know out of all the collections out there in the NFT space, you know we kind of have a discovery layer where you can come in, discover NFTs based on our personalized curation, and then you can go and buy that stuff. And also, for not only for people who are new to NFT space where they can come and discover, but we also cater to audience where people who are already in the NFT space, who have been collecting NFTs. For them, we have like bunch of things like, you can track your portfolio, figure out how much you have, all your current portfolio analytics and stuff. And for a trader level, we also kind of have something called Watson, which I'll be diving down with one at a time. So as soon as you log in and connect your wallet to your Asset Money platform, this is where you land. This is a dashboard where you will end up seeing all the products that you see. Imagine this as like your NFT dog. You come here and you figure out what path do you want to jump in, right? Let's say, are you here to track your portfolio? You can go and do that. Are you here to discover new NFTs? You can do that, right? We have something called Explore, which I'll be walking through. So I'll go one by one across all these features that we have, starting with portfolio something. Let me quickly open. So this is my portfolio that I've just quickly opened on the side. So when you connect your wallet and go to your portfolio tab, you will be able to track bunch of things for on regarding your wallet, which is how much Ethereum you have invested so far. By the way, currently Asset Money is on top of ERC. So currently all the data that you see will be mostly associated with Ethereum chain. So how much you have invested so far? What's your portfolio value in total? You see currently my portfolio is still sinking, but you will be able to see bunch of data points like what's your portfolio worth in terms of floor, what's the revenue that you have made so far by buying, selling NFTs. And we are also trying to build something called estimated value, which is basically takes up some of your rare or maybe specific trait NFTs into consideration and come up with a different value, which is not nothing had to do with floor price, right? In every NFT collection there would be a floor, which is a base point, and some NFTs can have like a different selling point, right, based on their rarity and trait. So we consider 12 variables out of that, and we are trying to build a proprietary value where we tell you the true estimated value of your portfolio, individual NFTs and stuff. And as you scroll down, you can also see activity of any wallet that you enter in Asset Money, or even yours in case. So if you see, I've been collecting NFTs since last March. So you can see anyone's portfolio and since how long they've been in this space, how many transactions they've been doing across their whole journey. So just as you scroll down, then you'll start seeing my NFTs, or maybe that person's whoever that you might search the wallet and stuff. You'll be able to see their NFT collections. So here you're seeing all the collections that I hold, which is basically bunch of NFTs across. And all any when you tap on any of these collection cards, what it does, it will take you to a collection page. Let me quickly try opening up something, or maybe something like Zen Academy, right? So when you tap on any collection from your portfolio, where it takes you to is a collection page where you can track or maybe look at bunch of data points associated with a collection of an NFT collection, right? As let's say, for example, you have landed on this collection called Zen Academy, and you'll be able to see a bunch of data points like what is the current floor of that NFT, what has been its daily volume, and what's the total market cap of that NFT project as well. And you can also see when it is created, what's the royalty that this project takes and stuff. And if you're a pro trader, like if you're someone who is not new to NFTs and have plans to explore deep into each of these collections, we also have something called analytics for every collection. When you click on analytics tab, what it does is it will show you bunch of charts where you can track data points like what's the total, how is the total volume that of this current project. Volume doesn't really help you a lot, but if you scroll down, you get to see more deeper stuff, like how is the floor has been doing from last 30 days or maybe even last 7 days, right? You see a small change in over a period of time. So this is for someone who's doing a bit of research for any collection that they are planning to buy or sell, or any action. So that is with color analytics. You'll see average price, what has been total sales across even all time, 30 days, last 7 day, or even last 24 hours. So this is with portfolio and collection page. Now what I'll show you is our discovery layer that I was talking about, right? So all that you have seen is maybe relevant to people who are already in the NFT space, who already know what collections to buy, or maybe what collections to explore, or maybe someone who already bought something, right? So what if you are new to NFTs and might know NFTs but I have no clue, what sort of projects are good, how do I cross check if this project is good enough for me to input my money and stuff. So for all the newbies, that would be a struggle, right? So what we are trying to build in Alfred section is a discovery layer, starting with as an MVP that you see today is basically we have curated collections based on a person's budget, right? Let's say you have $500 to invest, right? You're open to invest that in any project, but the main problem would be to kind of find the project, right? I have the money, but I have no idea what sort of NFT project to go and invest in. So what our team did is we kind of curated a bunch of collection based on some specific data points from at our end. Like we kept a criteria of few relevant things that people consider a project as a decently a good one, and then we categorize them based on price ranges, right? If you have a budget of around $100 to $500, these are some of the NFTs that you can go and invest in, right? And like let's say if you have more than, maybe if you have little more budget of $500 to $1,000, you can go and buy these sort of NFTs which are like decently good in terms of volume. Historically they've performed decent enough. And if you have like crazy amount to go and invest in and have no problem putting more than $10,000, we have like our blue chips that that you can always go and buy. So this is like a discovery layer that we are planning to build across, and you might so we'll be launching our version 2 very soon in a couple of months. So once that goes live, you'll be able to discover NFTs across bunch of categories, themes, and also maybe experience some sort of NFTs and stuff. Happy to take any questions if there are any so far, but let me quickly jump on to, since I've covered what NFT has to, what asset money has to offer for folks who are already in NFT space, and also for folks who are new to NFT space, right? Coming to, for people who are already in the NFT space, we also have something called Watson. So what Watson does is simple problem, right? So when there's someone who kind of invests in NFT on a daily basis or maybe monthly basis, they often struggle with, keeping a track of it, right? Let's say if you are someone who kinds of collects NFTs, maybe twice a month or thrice a month, or maybe on a regular basis and not really once in a lifetime thing. First, for people like that, it's really hard to keep a track of, how's my NFT that I've bought 3 months back is doing right now. I might not open asset money every day or maybe even any NFT platform and go and check, right? I don't, honestly, we don't really have that time to go and keep a track on every single NFT that we have bought, or maybe even that you want to keep an eye out for any collection, right? So for people like that, what we have built is we have built something called Watson, which alerts you, where you can set alerts for any collection across all the marketplaces, and also for collections that you personally own, right? Alerts as in, let's say if you own, for example, these are some of the alerts that I personally set for my collections and maybe collections that I want to buy in future. For example, I hold something called Boss Beauties, and its current floor price is currently at 0.2, but I want to be notified when Boss Beauty reaches 0.3. So what Watson does, it basically sends you a email or telegram notification whenever it crosses that particular value, right? It'll notify you saying your Boss Beauty has crossed 0.2 limit that you have set. It's time for you to take an action, right? You can either do, if you have set more than that, you can maybe go and sell that NFT. If you have basically set something below floor, it's basically an action point for you to sell, or buy a new NFT that you've been looking at, right? Let's say you've been looking at some NFT for a very long time and waiting for it to drop for a lower price for you to come and buy it. So for that use case, you can go and set a small alert saying, if this drops by this value, do let me know so that I can go and buy that. So how that looks is, if you just, I'll quickly give you example. Yeah, see, sometime back this happened, right? Like basically you will receive an email of this sort, like, Boss Beauty collection has reached this percent floor. Like basically I've said you can also set alerts not only by static value, right? I'll quickly show you an example, right? Let's say you want to set alert for Boss Beauties again, for example. You select collection and you will see the floor price here, which is 0.2. You can always set a static number, which is, if this cross X, let me know. And not just that, you can also set in terms of percentages, right? You might not always set alerts in terms of static value, right? You can also set in terms of, let's say you bought some NFT today and want to sell that NFT maybe some point later when it gets you 50% profit, right? You can also search Boss Beauty. You kind of set an alert saying ki if Boss Beauty goes up by 50% or maybe goes downwards 50%, let me know, right? You can also set in terms of that. So that was this example. I think I might have set an alert for of some percentage, and Watson notified me saying ki, your this collection has reached this floor. But we also tell the user that, since the floor price kind of varies between whoever lists an NFT at whatever price they want, right? So we also send them how many sales happened over last 7 days. So you only take an action if there is a solid volume in for that NFT project, right? Even though there is a rise and fall in floor price, if no one is actually buying NFTs, there's no point for you to do an action, right? So that's why we also include volume in your notifications, where you can take a call on what you want to do. So that is with alerts. And by default, you Watson also sends you an everyday update for your portfolio. As you might have seen, this is my email, and every day morning I get an email of my daily portfolio updates, where where I don't even have to log into Asset Money to keep a track on every single day. I can just open my email, look at what has been my top daily movers, or maybe how my portfolio is doing, etc. Like you get to see, these are my top three collections that have been performing a little better in this worst market that we are in. So you can keep a track on what's happening with your portfolio, even while not looking at your actual portfolio. You can just open this email, take a quick sneak peek, and then go back to your work. So that is one. So that is two. And there's one more third thing for people, for someone who have like a portfolio below 100 NFTs or maybe 15 NFTs. Setting alerts one by one is a pretty easy job, right? Let's say now I know what all NFTs that I hold personally, so I can click alert, search one NFT, and then do it. But what if there's someone who owns more than 1,000 NFTs? For people who owns more than 1,500 or 2,000 NFTs, right? First, for people like that, we also kind of have something called bulk alerts, where you can basically select all your NFTs based on we. So if let's say if your portfolio has 1,000 NFTs, you can basically filter out how many NFTs that you want to see, and maybe sort them based on the price. Let's say you want to set alerts for your top 50 high valued NFTs. You can basically sort them high to low, view only top 50, and also select all. And then maybe by default you can set a percentage for 5% or 10%, all that stuff. So you can basically you can basically bulk set alerts for your entire portfolio NFT collections. Let me know if I'm going a little fast, or let me know if there is any doubt.
Yeah, no, I
Just
think the
cross check.
pace is perfect. So amazing in-depth explanation. Thank you so much. I think there are a couple questions by Nurbik in the chat section.
Oh,
So
sure.
I'll just
Sorry.
read them out, or you want to take? Okay, yeah, you can take it.
Yeah, I can see, yes. Let's say I'm collecting NFTs on Ethereum and Polygon. Can I see consolidated profit and loss? Polygon, not as of now. We are only showing Ethereum today in the book, so not really on Polygon. So or if I've got three different addresses on Ethereum from which I collected, yes. So this is something we are working on right now. As I mentioned, right, version 2 will be coming out probably next month. So that is where maybe I can give a sneak peek if I'm allowed, but I'll see. That is where you can connect more than one wallet. Let's say we all do have like different wallets where we collect NFTs, right? You can have one primary address, but you can always add 2 or 3 different addresses that you might have, and the portfolio will show you a consolidated profit and loss, is what we are working on. Polygon, not really.
This is
Consolidated
awesome.
for Ethereum.
Okay. So you guys are coming up with something in recent time, right? With respect to a consolidated PNL with different ads
Correct.
on the chain.
Correct. We are currently working on a version 2. It will most probably be live by end of this month or maybe next month. But yeah,
Got it. Would love to see the sneak peek if you can.
I don't think, like, let me see. I'll have to not right now. But what I can do is maybe I can share some screenshot in community and stuff.
Correct. Maybe share alpha or something, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, one alpha that I can maybe kind of tell to the audience is ki, like you can not only add Ethereum, but you can also add your Solana wallets if there are folks who collect NFTs on Solana. So right now, if you see today on Asset Money, we kind of have something called Showcase, right? Showcase is basically what we have built a MVP, to not only have Ethereum for portfolio, but we wanted to have Solana, Tezos, and Polygon NFTs in one page. Like even though the APIs are not that strong enough for other blockchains as Ethereum, but we anyway wanted to build a single page where people can fetch all their NFTs in just one page and then share it with their friends, right? So you maybe you might have a lot of NFTs on Polygon or maybe Solana compared to Ethereum. So for them, this page will act as a common page where you can connect your wallet, connect your Solana, Tezos, Matic, all your wallets, make a page with all your NFTs in as a like a one page, and you can share it with your friends. So with version 2, what the evolved product for this would be, it will be just this portfolio that you see today will become just like one. I think I closed the tab, but the portfolio that you see, right, it will evolve into a one single profile where you can connect multiple wallets across Solana, Ethereum, and then you'll get to see consolidated data of NFTs, your portfolio value, all that stuff.
Okay. How are you handling multiple wallet logins? Like, I mean, like what
Yeah,
Zapper and other guys do is that
yeah.
they'll just
It'll
paste the
mostly
address.
read. It'll gonna be read only. Like technically, connecting two wallets is not possible, right?
Exactly.
So that's why I mentioned, right? You'll have one primary, but you can always add more wallets and you give us read access, right? So you will see consolidated data of read only data that is already available, but you will only be able to transact using your primary address.
Okay. Okay. I see. So essentially, what you're doing is you have one primary wallet, and then you connect, you add other addresses into it, which
Yeah,
could be from different chains, and then you
yeah.
guys at the
You
background
you
collect all the
correct.
data.
You can have one primary for Ethereum, one primary for Solana, and secondary addresses for each chain will be read only, right? Where we
So, two primary addresses from different chains can work together.
yeah, I think like not sure the technical aspect, but that's where we are going towards.
Okay. Because I've not seen an implementation like that. Maybe
Got it.
I'd love to see something like that. But how
Got it.
Zapper and other guys handle is that they have a simple wallet input. You can watch a wallet,
Yeah. Watch
which
is
becomes
basically read only, right? Yeah.
yeah. So that becomes easier because you do not have to
Huh.
log in from that address, but it still
But
shows you
but
the
you
result.
can't have like two active wallets. You will be only be able to use one wallet at a time. But since we'll be adding a email sort of thing, we'll link everything into one profile. So your profile will have all the wallets connected to it. But whenever you want to transact, you might have to shift to that primary wallet.
Got it. Got it. Got it. I see. I
But
see.
you'll be able to end up connecting your wallets to one profile. Is where we are going.
Got it. Got it. Looking forward to this. Let us know whenever
Awesome.
you guys launch this, right? We'll
Yeah,
be
yeah.
more than happy to amplify.
Awesome, folks. Like happy to take feedback, initial feedback on that as well.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Would love to do that.
Awesome. So this is more of a entire brief that I can give. Maybe I would love if your community just plays around with the product and share us any of their thoughts and stuff. I'd also want to just give a quick tour on experience point of view that we are trying to build currently with respect to discovery layer itself, right? Like how as I told you how Alfred would evolve into a large discovery layer, right? Apart from just discovering NFTs, we also want to enable people to come and experience NFTs and also end up buying them, starting with something called NFT radio and play. I'll quickly share. I can even share links. So we have built something called play.asset.money, which will be under a discovery part that we are building. Discovery plus experience plus discovery. So
Okay.
what currently other platforms offers is where they're mostly transactional, right? They're telling you to what to buy, right? Not to what to listen. So we kind of built a platform where you can come and listen to our NFT music radio, where we have curated these sort of music uh, from our end. Whenever you come onto radio, you'll radio will play you a random music from different NFT music artists. I can share this URL in the chat.
Maybe we can
Yeah.
play
So
this once, and right, we can play the music for the community to listen to it.
yeah, for sure. Like every time you log into radio plays you a random song every time. Like you see this playlist, right? This playlist is like kind of curated across all the music artists in this, good music artists in this space, and also different artists that you can see here. Like every time that you click on any artist, you'll get to see their music, and radio kind of plays the cumulative of all the artists in a randomized way. So when I'm speaking about experience, right? So people come here to listen to music and not really to wanting to buy something, right? If you consider sound.xyz or OpenSea, all these platforms are focused on to buying things. You already know what you're going to buy, and then you'll go to OpenSea or sound.xyz, and then you end up buying that, and then do the listening part post that, right? What we are trying to view things as like you come onto this platform, listen to music. If you end up liking something, you can always click buy and collect that NFT or buy that NFT. Got it. So this is radio, and there is something called play, which is if you already own some music NFTs, this is like a music player for you to keep listening to your all your music NFTs. So if you see, I have like a couple of them across Polygon, some Ethereum. So this is a music player where it catches all your music NFTs, and then it will kind of play. You get to play all your music NFTs.
Got it. Can there be like sort of like how Spotify works, right? Where you can build your own sort of like collection or a playlist?
Yeah, not as of today. Not as of today. It's not customized. Currently, it only fetches you what sort of music that you have on the music that you own, and you will be able to listen. But we might creating a playlist, curating your own playlist out of your music that you have collected and sharing with others and stuff. But as of today, you can use radio, play radio entire day. And if you end up liking something, you can always buy these NFTs. So you experience music first, and then it translates into buying NFTs.
Got it. I see.
Yeah, I think that's all from my end. Like a quick brief on everything that we are doing. Happy to take if there is any more questions, but on community as well.
Please take over.
Thank you, Akil. That was an in-depth explanation, an in-depth walk. So we really do appreciate that. I particularly love the discovery sessions where you can purchase NFTs by budget.
Yeah,
that is pretty cool because it saves you the time of trying to think of an NFT to buy. You're like, oh, okay, what are the coolest NFTs that fits my budget, and then just go ahead and purchase those. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. So yes, well done, awesome job with Asset Money. Really excited to see what you guys do and the really cool stuff you're working on, even though you refuse to give us a sneak peek. That's okay.
I'll have to check with team, but I'll see something. Like maybe the first sneak peek could definitely be for the community once we have something.
Awesome, cool. Thank you. So that was a quick explain like in 5 session where Akil just walked us through Asset Money, showed us everything you can possibly do with the product. I will be encouraging every single one of us here to go and stop by and just put in your wallet and explore the product and see how cool it is. And you never really know, you could find some really cool NFTs that could do multiple X's in the next couple months. So just go there, have fun, purchase some NFTs, maybe address your portfolio, organize your portfolio and take a look at what you have. So that has been explained like I'm 5 by the Asset Money team. Thank you everyone for tuning in and joining us in today's session of the Explain Like I'm 5. Please do not forget to visit our YouTube channel for more videos like this. Remember to like, subscribe to our channel, and share this video with friends. Until next time.